Hello and welcome to this midday market mood check on Moneycontrol. I'm Nandita Khemka and I have with me Mr. Yatin Mota, my colleague. Well, it's not turning out to be such a bad Monday, Yatin, given the fact that we ended below that 18,300 mark on Friday. Last 2 days of sell-off have wiped off quite a bit of investor wealth, but this Monday we've seen the markets bounce back after a very weakish start in the morning. We've managed to regain that 18,300 mark. It's the autos and the FMCG basket that is lending support to the index. In fact, if you look at Eicher Motors, that's up about 3% or so, and FMCG counters are also doing pretty well, Nestle, HULs and ITCs. But what's not doing well today is the IT pack. Correct. Given the fact that there was a very cautious guidance coming in from Accenture, the IT names are under pressure. But when you look at the mid-cap index, that index is underperforming the markets, but there are quite a few movers in today's session. Correct. If you talk about UTI AMC, there's news that Tata's may be in the final stages of acquiring the company, a stake in the company from PSU finance companies. So that has led to somewhere around a 15% rally on this counter. So aside of that, even sugar's doing well. Some of these general insurance companies have extended their rally. What is happening in the mid-cap space? There's a lot of action in that space of the market this Monday. Clearly,
so 0.5% up each for Nifty and Sensex. Benchmark indices are doing well. If you look at the advance decline ratio, almost 12:8. As Nandita was pointing out, last few days were quite bad, but the market is bouncing back quite sharply. In fact, if you look at UTIMC, obviously there is news that Tata Tata AMC would be looking to acquire majority stake there. There will be an open offer. Let's see how really that plays out, because right now it's still a news report. What's moving in trade is sugar, and sugar stocks like Balrampur, Dhampur, Oud. You name the sugar counter and it's up anywhere between 5, 10, 15%. The reason here are two. Number one, the GST Council has reduced the GST on ethanol, which is used for blending in petrol, right? From 12% to 5%. So there is a big relief coming in for ethanol producers. In fact, more impetus is giving on ethanol. And more the companies are looking to do capex and ramp up their ethanol capacities, because the realizations are good. Number one. Number two, that the crop in Thailand and Brazil are looking at delayed harvesting, and probably that would mean the export markets would get disrupted, and that is the reason why the raw sugar prices have skyrocketed, almost at a 5-year high last time I checked. So clearly sugar stocks are in focus. Obviously other stocks which are in focus include GIC and NIACL, which is New India Assurance. Both these government insurance companies are up in double digits. Suzlon is doing well, that stock is up 10%. Hutco is up 10%, so good going for that one. What is not working is Nykaa, that stock is down 4%. I think yes, it has hit a 52-week low right now, all-time low rather, if you would put it that way. Welspun India, that stock is down 4%, Deepak Fertilizer is down 4%, RCF is down 4%. So the fertilizer pack which moved last week is witnessing some profit taking. Broadly, if you look at the markets, a lot of stock specific action.
Sure, when we look at the primary markets, Fintech is one issue that has opened. It got a pretty decent response from the anchor investors. But there's another IPO that's opening this week, Yatin, I believe. Would you know which one that is?
I think tomorrow we have one of these cash management companies which will come out of the IPO this week. Or probably soon. That is, I think, Radiant Cash Management Services. Okay. That is one IPO which is currently, having a press conference tomorrow. So probably we would look at that. Fintech
Sula may be listing this week, right?
Sula is obviously one stock to focus on. Fintech, as you mentioned, the anchor response was good. So the primary market is also quite buoyant. In fact, the response from retail investors is really good, especially in those SME IPOs. But obviously you need to evaluate, all of these
given the fact that right now there was a report I was reading that, the sentiment going into next year is turning very cautious, even though we've seen quite a few IPOs and listings, good listings in the last few months. Okay, with that, it's a wrap on this midday market mood check. But for more news and updates, keep watching Moneycontrol.